to DivaDollFlawless. In today's video, I have a project share, and it's two different die sets that I use as my inspiration, and both die sets are from Kscraft. If you do not know where to find them, you can find Kscraft on either AliExpress, or they now have their Amazon store where they sell some of their dies. So the first die set is this one here. This is a Slimline tag nesting set from Kscraft, and I love tags and I love Slimline dies. So this was just like a match made in crafty heaven. And let me show you. You get 5 different layering pieces. Okay, so 5 different sizes, and then you also get your piece for your reinforcements for the top of your tag. That way you don't have to worry about using anything else. You can just create your tags out of everything here. And I also used this set here, and this is the Kscraft Conversation Heart die set, and I really like this. You get your layering piece, and this part right here is not meant to layer perfectly with the top pieces. So you get I love you, hug me, and sweet, and they are meant to pretty much layer off to the side like that. So when you see what my little tags I made with them, you'll notice that's why I did it. Okay, now onto the actual project. I created a little booklet out of the largest size tag, and I really love how it turned out. The paper itself that you see is paper that I printed out at home, and I purchased it from my Porch Prints. She has an Etsy shop, and this is her cozy Valentine set. So this is paper that I did print out. Okay, and this is what the back of it looks like, and as you can see, I have my little reinforcements, and then I just used my distress ink and vintage photo to distress everything that you see here. The sentiment, my friend, is actually another one of the My Porch Prints digital kits that you can purchase, and then this was a wax seal that was gifted to me. I just took the scrap paper that I had left over, and then I cut out the flowers as well as the hearts and layered them on top of each other on top of this paper doily, and then this is just pink tissue paper in the back. And I wanted this to be layered flat. I really did not want it to be too much dimension on it. So this is what the inside looks like, and again, I just took my scrap pieces and made some pockets, made a pocket here and added some elastic to the bottom of this and distressed the top of the pockets and inked them. Now the first pocket has a booklet that I created out of coffee dyed paper that I did coffee dye myself, and then I inked around it and I stamped on it. Now the stamps I used are from Dollar Tree, and there are these clear stamps here, and I'll do a review on those later. But I just went through and stamped on each page of this little notebook, and I do like that. Feel like it adds a little something but still leaves plenty of space for the recipient to write on. And then I just zigzag stitched across the top. This is crochet thread, and this is baker's twine here. Nothing on the back, so that goes back inside this little pocket. Then we have 2 little die cuts that I put in this pocket over here. And then this pocket has those little tags from the Kscraft Conversation heart dies that I showed you. And as you can see, they're not layered perfectly, but I like that. I feel like it adds a little oomph to it. And And I did use the distress ink around the edges of these. And then I have some Paper Mate Flare pens or markers. And this does have stitching on it. So I just went over top of the initial stitching from the die and just made it stand out a little more with this brown marker. Okay. And for mine, I did layer them up to make them like thick, and what I used was, let me see if I have them, have my leftover pieces in this little Dollar Tree baggie, but this is what they look like cut out. And I layer my embellishments all the time with some USPS, the flat rate envelopes. So if you have extras laying around, just use them as a layering piece for your die cut. So here's that, and then I have a couple of the foil pieces that I can either re-gift like this or put them together and give them to the recipient, and I love that. Now down here, I just took another piece of my scrap paper that I had left over, and I did stamp on this, and this particular stamp is from another stamp set that I have. Oh, it's right here. I believe this was gifted to me also. The brand is Forever in Time, and it's this clear stamp here, stamp set here, and I use that right there. Oh, and I also used the rose. So those were the two stamps that I used. And again, this just pulls out, so there is more writing space for the person to write on this side and this side. All right, now I think this is just really cute. You can just add this to a junk journal, or you can do what I'm going to do, which is make this a part of a tag stack, and when I'm done doing all of that, I'll reshare it. But basically, you know how they make this shabby chic envelope stacks, then just do the opposite and just do a tag stack. So this is just another way to use your nesting dies. If you have a set you really like, just make a bunch of different projects from this one set. And I really love these. They cut out perfectly, and anything else that I make from them, I will be sure to share with you all. So I hope you got some kind of inspiration from this. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, and until next time, have a gorgeous day, doll. Smooches. Mwah. Bye.